You are not what you appear to yourself to be. When you think about who you are, what's the first thing that comes to mind? If you think of your name, gender, nationality, age, or job, that's not the whole story. You are more than all of these. So, who are you really? Like everyone else, you believe that you are the body and mind, memory, emotions, and ultimately, a personality woven from desires, fears, past experiences, and future hopes. But what if I told you that this belief contains a fundamental lie? We often define ourselves through our thoughts, beliefs, and the challenges we face in life. For example, if I asked you to tell me about yourself, you might talk about your age, where you're from, or your profession. But it's important to understand that you are far more than just these external labels. Today, we will explore the truth about who we are and who we are not. If you are willing to be completely honest with yourself and carefully examine what you believe yourself to be, the truth you uncover may change your life forever. At first, this might sound strange. How can I investigate who I am? I already know who I am. I am this person, this body. My name is David. I work as a teacher. I was born in England. My body is growing, aging, and will eventually die. But is that really true? I will show you 3 ways to clearly recognize and experience the truth of who you are. You are not what you observe. Whatever you can observe, you are not. If you can see, perceive, or be aware of something, then that thing is separate from you. For example, you can observe a tree. This very act of observation reveals that there are 2 things: the observer and the observed. You are the observer. The tree is the observed. The same principle applies to everything you experience, including your body, thoughts, and emotions. Right now, you can feel and observe your body. But if you can observe it, that means it is not you. The observer and the observed cannot be the same. Think about emotions. You say, I feel anger. This means there are 2 things: anger and the one who is aware of it. You observe your thoughts. Sometimes you notice your mind is full of them. Other times you notice that the mind is still. The fact that you can observe your thoughts proves they are not you. You are the one aware of them. Even your memory is something you observe. You know that you remember some things and forget others. But if you can observe memory, then memory is not who you are. Thus, according to the second insight, you are not the body, thoughts, emotions, or memory, because all of these are things you observe. If you are not these things, then who are you? Consider this. The one who is aware of suffering is not the same as the one who is experiencing it. In other words, it's as if there are 2 aspects of you, one that endures hardship and another that observes and understands what's happening. This awareness can be a powerful tool, helping you step back from suffering and view it from a broader, more objective perspective. Let's take overthinking as an example. When you find yourself caught in an endless loop of thoughts, Pause for a moment and ask, who is noticing this overthinking? This simple question shifts your perspective from being lost in thoughts to recognizing that you are the one observing them. It's like taking a step back to gain clarity and see the bigger picture. This realization allows you to see that your thoughts and struggles do not define you. You are far more than just a collection of mental patterns and emotions. At a deeper level, you are connected to something much greater, something profound. This awareness can completely change the way you engage with life's experiences. Take a moment to become aware of yourself watching this video. You don't need to think about this awareness, it's always present, like a silent background presence. Even as thoughts arise and fade, you remain aware of them. This means that you are not just an individual noticing another person. You are, at your core, awareness itself. This understanding brings you closer to your true essence, offering a profound sense of identity. Beyond the limits of the human experience, you're not just an ordinary being. You are something far greater than you've ever imagined. The true self must be constant. That which you truly are must be constant. It must not come and go. It must always be present. Let me explain. Are you your headache? When a headache is present, you are present. But when the headache disappears, you remain. You continue to exist, regardless of the headache's presence or absence. This means you cannot be your headache, because it came and went, but you stayed. Now let's examine the body. Are you your legs? Many people live without legs, yet they still exist. If someone loses a limb, does that mean they cease to be who they are? Of course not. The eye remains, regardless of whether the legs are present or absent. The same applies to every part of the body: hands, organs, even the brain. Modern science is already exploring brain transplants. If your brain were replaced, would you still exist? Moreover, science tells us that all the cells in your body are completely replaced every 8 years. The body you had 8 years ago no longer exists, yet you still do. Now, let's look at emotions. Are you your emotions? Emotions come and go. Sadness appears but eventually fades. Happiness arises, then disappears. Yet, through all of this, you remain. If something changes, it cannot be who you truly are, because that which is truly you must always be present. Now, let's consider thoughts. Are you your thoughts? Thoughts are constantly changing. Some days the mind is busy with endless thoughts. Other times there is stillness. Yet, whether the mind is noisy or silent, you are still here. This means you are not your thoughts. What about the mind itself? The thing that seems to think these thoughts. Here's something surprising. The mind, as we imagine it, does not exist. There are just thoughts. One thought, then another, then another. But no actual mind separate from these thoughts can be found. Moreover, If you were truly the thinker of your thoughts, wouldn't you be able to control them? Can you predict the next thought you will have in exactly 10 seconds? Thoughts simply arise and disappear. There is no thinker behind them. Thus, according to the first insight, everything you believe yourself to be, the body, the mind, emotions, are not actually you. They are temporary, ever-changing, while you remain constant. So if you are not the body, not the mind, not the emotions, who are you?
Who are you? What you are depends on distance. At several meters you are a person, but when I approach you, you change. Now you are a cell, a molecule, an atom, until at very close range you disappear. When I move away from you, you change again. Now you appear as humanity, the Earth, the solar system, the Milky Way. Finally, you disappear again. All these layers are appearances of you. You are a many-leveled living system. But what are you at the center of all your layers? No outside observer can tell you, because they always remain distant from you. But you are no distance from yourself, so you can see what you are at center. Here at the center of all my layers, I see nothing. No face, no head, nothing at all. Looking out, I see that this empty, aware space is full of the whole world. Are you the same?
To truly know yourself, you must experience this truth firsthand. No amount of knowledge or intellectual understanding will help. This video is just a pointer. The truth must be seen by you. The ultimate question: if you are not your body, not your emotions, not your thoughts, who are you? There is something that never comes and goes. Something that is always present, the one who is aware. This realization changes everything. It allows you to move beyond suffering, beyond limitations, and into a deeper truth of existence. You are not an ordinary person. You are life itself. So, if I ask you right now, who are you? How will you answer? This simple act of self-awareness has the power to transform your life.